Welcome back into the Cowboys Report for the second time today. I am Tom Downey. We have the latest on Odell Beckham and a fresh injury report. Some fairly big notes on that one at the end of today's show. But yeah, we're going to begin with the latest on Odell Beckham and the Cowboys as the recruitment, public flirting, full court press, trying to make Odell Beckham feel wanted continues. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb joining the list of recruiters for the Cowboys. Zeke and Micah had done that yesterday. We broke that down earlier today. We've had a lot of Odell Beckham coverage for fairly obvious reasons. Jerry Jones has made some public comments on adding Odell Beckham. Mike McCarthy has as well. Broke that down earlier this week too. We've done a lot of Odell Beckham Jr. to the Cowboys videos because those rumors are very real, and I would argue the Cowboys should be viewed as the favorite to land Odell Beckham. Make sure you stay in the know by being subscribed to us here at the Cowboys Report. Click the red button or the new updated black and white button. Turn those notifications to all so you never miss a video here at the Cowboys Report. Let's get into the latest now on Odell Beckham and the Cowboys. Odell's keeping his options open. Maybe it's cleared this week, wants a multi-year deal. We'll see if he gets one. But what Odell wants to have is not just a contract offer. He wants to feel recruited. He wants to be romanced is maybe the word I'll use there. Loved, of course. So he wants to feel that from the organization. And the Cowboys are doing a better job of that than any other NFL team out there. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb, the latest to make public comments. Here's what Dak said today when asked about it, with a big old smile on his face, by the way. Anytime you have a chance to add a talent like that, and knowing Odell, knowing his resume, it's exciting. But I understand it's also a business. I'm sure there are 31 other teams that would like to add him as well. Now, Dak always does the good soldier thing. That's kind of part of his whole MO, right? That is as close to seeing Dak Prescott publicly say, sign Odell Beckham. That is as close as he will ever come. That is an endorsement of adding Odell Beckham. That is expressing interest in him for the Cowboys organization. That's a big deal because there's a long and growing list of Cowboys key pieces of your front office, your coaching staff, and your players who are like, yeah, we'd love to add Odell Beckham. So what do you think is the percent chance the Cowboys end up signing OBJ? I know there are teams like the Giants, the Bills, and Von Miller is recruiting OBJ pretty hard. Oh, what could have been, by the way, for the Cowboys. But I think there's a 40% chance. I think they should be viewed as the favorites right now. Ooh, 69. Maybe that's just the way to go there, Coop. Or maybe 42.0%. Percent chance the Cowboys sign Odell Beckham. It's the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes here, take advantage of it. Head down there and drop your percentages. You think the Cowboys break their trend and actually sign OBJ. Maybe you think, oh, well, would CeeDee Lamb want to share time? Yes, he's fine with that. CeeDee Lamb on signing Odell Beckham. That's my boy. I'm a fan of Odell. Why wouldn't you want to add more firepower to the offense? I think if we had 3 number ones my rookie year, why not get back to that? And Lamb also said he thinks Gallup is a 1-2. Why not indeed, CeeDee? You add Odell Beckham once he's healthy on what, maybe it's a 2-year deal. It's not back-breaking with a 3rd-year option. I'm fine with that. As long as you're not going to pay him $20 million. Like, that's just not what he's going to get right now. I don't think the contract is going to be outlandish. We'll have to wait and see on that. But I would love to add him to my receiving core because God forbid someone gets hurt. Now you're not screwed. You're fine with what you have. CeeDee or Gallup go down, you're in trouble. So this is the current Cowboys recruiter list for Odell Beckham. Jerry Jones, Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, Ezekiel Elliott, all players, coaches, or your owner who have made very public pro-Odell Beckham statements. Micah on Twitter and in press conferences. Zeke and Lamb and Dak and Mike in press conferences. Jerry in a radio interview. They're showing Odell Beckham the love, and we should too here. If you want to sign Odell Beckham, like the video for me. Right now, show some love there for Odell Beckham, one of the best free agent on the market and your best bet to finding receiver help at this point. You're not going to add Odell Beckham hoping you're getting prime Giants OBJ. That guy's probably not going to come back at his age. But we saw how good he was in the playoff stretch. Wouldn't you love to have something resembling that in your postseason stretch, a guy that is a bad ball catcher, who is an immense catch radius, will go up and get footballs in contested areas, will not shy away from contact. He is a competitor. It can make him emotional, make no mistake, but he is a competitor. He wants to win. Dallas and Odell Beckham Jr. have never, ever made more sense than right at this moment. Coming up next, some fairly noteworthy Cowboys injury news. We'll break down the latest on that front, including Ezekiel Elliott and Anthony Barr. But first, today's Cowboys Report is sponsored by Established Titles. Established Titles is a unique and fun way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It's a project based on the historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. They plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation efforts. You could officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profile, etc. Makes a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, since I am Lord Tom Downey now. Depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or Lady, we can build our own little Cowboys Report kingdom. It makes an amazing last-minute gift, and Established House is actually running currently a massive early Black Friday sale, up to 80% off. And if you use code CHAT, you get an additional 10% off. So head over, establishedtitles.com/chat. Use code CHAT to get your gifts now and help support the channel. Links in the comments section and in the description, by the way. Here's the updated Cowboys injury report. Actually came out moments, in the middle of filming, to be quite honest, but shout out producer Cooper getting it updated. Anthony Barr did not participate with a hamstring injury. Now, he is trending, and I would say doubtful at this point, for missing this week's game against the Packers. If I had to guess, I don't think you see Anthony Barr play. I do not think he's going to be out there this week, which probably means Damone Clark is going to get the start for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's going to have to step up, going from, I did not think Clark was going to play at all this year, to congrats, he's now your number 2 inside linebacker, with Micah being your edge rusher athlete player there. Clark's next man up, assuming Barr cannot go. Also probably means players like Jabril Cox are active. Wouldn't mind giving him a series, but Anthony Barr is banged up. He is injured. I do not anticipate him playing, having missed practice Wednesday and Thursday, coming off the bye. I doubt you end up seeing Anthony Barr out there. Now, in the event that they are both healthy, or once they end up being healthy, who should start for the Cowboys at linebacker? Is it Anthony Barr, or is it Damone Clark? AB for Anthony Barr, DC for Damone Clark. Now, Clark was a little apprehensive early, but I thought rallied and performed quite nicely down the stretch there. I actually kind of want to see what DC can do, but sound off for me in the comments. All right, more injuries. I'll go quick here on Donovan Wilson, who was limited again today with a tooth injury, or tooth, I don't know if injury is even the right word, it's a tooth, but yeah, that's going on, so he'll be fine. I'm not too worried about that one. Noah Brown limited again with a foot injury. That one has been a bit lingering for Noah Brown, so we'll have to see exactly what's going on that front, but when you're limited Wednesday and Thursday, I'm not that concerned about it from that front. I think the limited players on this list are going to play this week, and that does include Ezekiel Elliott. Now, that knee injury, the hyperextension, bruise, whatever exactly it was, the MCL sprain, which I don't think it really was in the end, I expect, and the Cowboys have said they expect Zeke to play this week against the Green Bay Packers. You will still see a heavy dose of Tony Pollard, as you should, but I think you'll have Zeke back out there to be, maybe it's more of a number 2 back as he gets fully up to speed and back to closer to 100%, but we'll see. It's the Cowboys, and they do some weird things with Zeke and Pollard, who, by the way, said he was not serious when he said he was done after his long touchdown run, but what are you going to do? Will Zeke play this week? Get those predictions in for me. Y for yes, N for no. I vote yes. Been my prediction for a while, but I want to hear from you guys in the comments section. One surprise addition here is Jake Ferguson, who was a full go Wednesday, did not participate Thursday with an illness. I think it's the flu, a little flu bug going around the Cowboys organization, so probably going to be fine. He was there, of course, Wednesday, missed today. Seen other guys, practice squad receivers who had missed some time, came back after today, so there should be a short trip for Ferguson. All right, the next batch of players are all on the injury reports, but they have been full participants Wednesday and Thursday, so they're going to play Michael Gallup, Kevontae Turpin, Dalton Schultz, Dorrance Armstrong, Malik Hooker, Micah Parsons, Sam Williams. They are on the injury report. When we get to Friday and you have to submit your designations, they will not have anything listed. They're just fine, barring, frankly, what would probably be more of a new injury than it would be any setback. Those guys are going to be good to go for the Cowboys. And we'll continue to keep you guys covered on the Odell Beckham situation. I think I've had some pretty fun tweets on it. Hit me up on Twitter at WhatGoingDowney with any thoughts on your Dallas Cowboys.